Smart Switch, Onyx Tichiduku, Simulab, Caleb Lomo, Greenheart SE.
So for the final 10, I just want to say congratulations and I wish you well for the final pitch.
So ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy Presidential Pitch Season 5.
Because it's a competition.
We've had the privilege of hosting His Excellency the President in all 4 seasons of the Presidential Pitch, and we are very grateful for this opportunity. Over the last 4 seasons, the Presidential Pitch has produced startups with very innovative and scalable solutions across various sectors of the economy. We've had some startups become best farmers at different levels. Some have become big restaurant chain operators like Chicken Man, Pizza Man, and some have become very strong fintechs and technology startups.
Let us receive Mrs. Patience Mills of the NEIP for this morning's opening prayer.
Please shall we pray. Our Almighty God, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this morning. We are grateful for 4 successful presidential pitches, and today is the 5th. This morning we say, may your name alone be glorified. We pray for more wisdom and clarity of judgment for our judges, and for our contestants, we pray that gild their loins with strength and with the boldness to pitch their ideas. This morning we ask your special blessings upon the father of the land, our president, His Excellency Nana-Addo Akufo-Addo. We ask the Lord you bless him for his visionary leadership, which birthed NEIP, which has raised thousands and millions of entrepreneurs across the globe. Papa, we ask that may the Lord bless you, Nana. May he cause his face to shine upon you. May he increase you in all you do, in the name of Jesus. This morning, Lord, we ask that you bless everyone who made time to be with us this morning. These and many blessings have we humbly asked through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Please be seated. And many thanks to you, Mrs. Patience Mills of the NEIP. If you're joining us live at the Mövenpick Hotel, Accra, on radio, on television, or online, it is because you believe in youth entrepreneurship with all its power and possibilities of boosting the entrepreneurial climate in Ghana, one business at a time. Please give yourselves a resounding round of applause. My name is Jerry Edemajololo. By the special grace of God, your MC for the presidential pitch, the 5th edition, and on behalf of our CEO, the affable Mr. Kojo Ofosu Nkansa, together with his management, let me say a very good morning to you, the President of our Republic, and the wind beneath our wings, a champion of industry across Ghana, Nana-Addo Akufo-Addo. The Minister for Finance, ably represented by his deputy, the Honorable Abna Osaya Sari MP, the Ambassador of the UAE to Ghana, His Excellency Amer Al-Awali, other members of the Diplomatic Corps, the CEO of the Ghana Enterprise Agency, Mrs. Kosi Yankee Ayer, the CEO of the Ghana Digital Centers Limited, the Honorable Kojo Ba Ajiman, our development partners, captains of industry, directors and officials of ministries, departments, and agencies, eminent panel of judges, our very determined finalists, together with your support network of friends and family, our distinguished guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Presidential Pitch Season 5. It is a proud initiative of the government of Ghana implemented through the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan, where we turn creative businesses by young Ghanaians into global giants, one business at a time. This morning's program is rather brief, speaking to the essence of this whole theme. We'll get to see what has happened throughout the 4 editions, and it will give us a clear picture of what is going to happen on this 5th edition. In welcoming us is the man who has led and continues to lead this organization with such distinction and determination. It is my pleasure to invite our very own CEO of the NEIP, Mr. Kofi Ofosu Nkansa.
Good morning. Mr. President, with your kind permission, I would like us to observe a minute silence in honor of our late former Deputy Minister of Finance, who was the foundation CEO of NEIP, the Honorable Dr. John Akufo-Addo. So shall we all rise up respectively and observe a minute silence in his memory? May his soul rest in peace. Shall we resume our seat? Thank you very much. Your Excellency, President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, the Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance and MP for Atiwa East, Honorable Abna Osaya Asare, the CEO of the Ghana Digital Centers Limited, Kojo Ba Ajiman, the CEO of the Ghana Enterprises Agency, Mrs. Kosi Yankee Ayer, my supportive deputy, Ms. Abigail Swadlai, colleagues, CEOs and deputies from other sister agencies, staff from the presidency, representatives from our development partners, members of the diplomatic corps, captains of industries, colleagues from the entrepreneurship ecosystem, directors and staff of NEIP, our esteemed judges, our friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. On behalf of the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, the previous winners and today's finalists, I welcome everyone to Season 5 of the Presidential Pitch Program. We are thankful that all of you continue to patronize this important event every year. We feel privileged that for the 5th time, President Akufo-Addo has graced this occasion with his presence. We do not take it for granted at all. Mr. President, we are deeply grateful, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 7th of January 2021, the President was very clear when he stated, and I quote, that the sheer can-do spirit of the Ghanaian, which I have witnessed all my life, would be the bedrock on which we build the Ghana of our dreams. Even before then, we had seen ample demonstration of his conviction. Your government has created a viable ecosystem to nourish entrepreneurship, and we at the NEIP are a living testament to this approach. Together with our other institutions like the Ghana Enterprises Agency, the Commission for TVET, the Youth Employment Agency, the Development Bank Ghana, and other interventions like the 1D1F, the Ghana Cares Obantampa Program, and the SME Growth and Opportunity Program, our country has been placed on the cusp of an entrepreneurship revolution, a revolution that is driven by the energy, creativity, and the sheer determination of Ghanaians. Mr. President, as your agency, We at the NEIP believe that youth entrepreneurship is the key to unlocking the potential of our young people. It is the key to creating jobs, stimulating innovation, and solving real-world problems. As a result, the NEIP continues to use its resources and platforms to nurture the can-do spirit of budding entrepreneurs through events such as the presidential pitch. It is in this same spirit that this year we have focused on the theme Youth Entrepreneurship, Power and Possibilities. Youth Entrepreneurship, Power and Possibilities. To help harness the vast opportunities in the entrepreneurship space, we have in the last 7 years focused on delivering crucial support to the young people of Ghana. And some of these interventions include the Presidential Business Support Program, which provides BDS support and grants and loans to businesses. The Presidential Empowerment for Entrepreneurs with Disability, which provides business support to persons with disabilities. The Greenhouse Farming Project at Dawenya for cultivating vegetables and fruits. The Innovation and Student Entrepreneurship Initiatives like the National Innovation Challenge and the STEMnovation. STEMnovation is a partnership program with the Ministry of Education. The Ghana Economic Transformation Project Hubs Acceleration Grant Program, which provided infrastructure and operational support to hubs and assisted them to incubate startups. The Ghana Cares Economic Enclave and Youth and Innovative Agri Program. And Mr. President, here we've been working with the Ghana Cares Unit of the Ministry of Finance to onboard youth onto our commercial farming program across the 4 economic enclaves in the agri sector. We have an enclave in Greater Accra, one in Ashanti region, one in Uti, and another one in the Northwest region for commercial farming purposes. The next program is YouStart, which provides capacity building and grants to businesses owned by the youth. And this is a collaboration with the Ghana Enterprises Agency. Entrepreneurship for Restoration is also a program for providing training and startup packs in light manufacturing to prison inmates across the country. The Ghana Digital Acceleration Project, GDAP, that is where we are getting support for a startup act for the entire ecosystem. And recently, the Kaya Empowerment Program, which is providing technical and vocational skills to Kayas, and this is also a partnership with the YEA and the GEA. Mr. President, we feel proud that since 2017, we have provided business development support to about 250,000 beneficiaries, provided startup packs to 35,000 businesses, and provided funding support to about 15,000 businesses. And these businesses have created a total of 100,000 jobs over the last 7.5 years. We have also used our platform to create a network of complementary and catalytic partnerships in the entrepreneurship space. Let me acknowledge the support we have received from the World Bank, the MasterCard Foundation, UNDP, and USAID towards nurturing young innovators and entrepreneurs in Ghana. We also express our profound appreciation to the late Honorable Dr. John Akufo-Addo and Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Mohamed Awar. Their selfless leadership of service positioned us to pursue your vision for NEIP. Distinguished participants, we have gathered today to mark another impactful intervention, the Presidential Pitch for Innovative Startups. Through the Presidential Pitch, we are highlighting a brighter future of possibilities. We are envisioning a future, preferably within a decade, where successful businesses from this pitch will conquer international markets and be listed on international stock markets. Mr. President, we at the NEIP take the privilege to lead your flagship initiative for providing integrated support for startups very seriously. We believe in the power of timely funding, mentorship, and training to transform business ideas. We know that creating a viable ecosystem can turn ideas into reality and passions into businesses. Mr. President, honorable ministers, CEOs, ladies and gentlemen, our finalists from the presidential pitch process are here today. As has become our hallmark, we have selected these finalists through a transparent and competitive process. We received applications across various sectors: fintech and technology, manufacturing and processing, food and beverage, agribusiness, tourism and creative arts, TVET, and other sectors. The metrics for assessing businesses in the competition include innovation, feasibility, scalability, employability, and sustainability. We are grateful to our judges for the work done so far. To the finalists, remember that you are not short of role models. When you face challenges on the field of entrepreneurship, Remember that our fintech startups like the ZPays, ExpressPays, Haptels, and a few Phantoms face similar difficulties. By being inspired today, there are good African examples for all of us. We are sure at 30 finalists that NEIP and its network of partners will always have their back. We know these finalists are dreamers, we know they have visions, and we owe them a duty of care. Our charge is to help them to create legacies of achievements in their businesses. As I conclude, Mr. President, we wish to express our profound gratitude to you for your bold vision, leadership of convictions, and your unfailing faith in the Ghanaian youth. Your entire leadership has created the possibilities of youth entrepreneurship, which has the power to transform lives and our economy, create more sustainable and equitable future for us, and unlock the potential of our young people. On behalf of all the beneficiaries who have had the privilege to pitch before you throughout the years, I say a very big thank you for being part of the entrepreneurship incubation journey. Together, we say, Yadawasi, Akpe, Nagode, Oyiwaladon, and say same in all the other Ghanaian languages. God bless our finalists, God bless NEIP, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you very much.
One, two. Please, another round of applause for our CEO, Mr. Akufo-Addo. Thank you for that warm note of welcome, acknowledging all the hands that have contributed to the success of this scheme, including our very foundation CEO, the late Dr. John Kuma, together with the Honorable Dr. Mohammed Amin. And now, in moving on, we'd like to take a step back into time. Let's appreciate how it all began 5 years ago. Please lend your attention to the screen for a walk down memory lane.
We've had the privilege of hosting His Excellency the President in all 4 seasons of the presidential pitch, and we are very grateful for this opportunity. Over the last 4 seasons, the presidential pitch has produced startups with very innovative and scalable solutions across various sectors of the economy. We've had some startups become best farmers at different levels. Some have become big.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. The winner, Reno Interactive.
Child is the father of the man, and so a good man earns a good reputation, and with his good reputation he sets a good path so that young ones will come after him and follow, so that one day when all his marks are done we can indeed point a right finger in the face of God and unto a man. On behalf of all the young people of Ghana, and yesiu twendie impuntu hine otu hia His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo.
Please put your hands together for the NEIP. If you're joining us live here at the Mövenpick Hotel or online on ABC TV, we welcome you to the Presidential Pitch Season 5 with a focus on youth entrepreneurship, the power and possibilities of boosting the entrepreneurial ecosystem in Ghana. We proceed with remarks from our sector minister, the Minister for Finance, herein represented by his deputy. Make welcome the Honorable Abna Osei Asare, MP.
Thank you very much, Jerry. But you keep making the same mistake. I correct you most of the time. I'm now a Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance. Your Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, the Chief Executive Officer of NEIP, my own brother Kofi Nkansa, the CEO of Ghana Enterprises Agency, Mrs. Kosi Yankee Aye, the CEO of Accra Digital Center, Honorable Kojo Ajimai, Chief Executives from other state agencies present, representatives of our development partners, members of the diplomatic corps, captains of industry, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of my Minister and Member of Parliament for Karaga, Honorable Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, I congratulate the 30 finalists present at today's event. I also commend the NEIP on this occasion of Season 5 of the presidential pitch. I encourage you to stay the course on this journey, as you indicated last year at the Season 4. This is a journey to create our future unicorns. Ladies and gentlemen, creating our own unicorns with power and a possibility mindset, which is the focus of this year's event, should remain a national preoccupation. We have a growing youthful population. Even at full strength and capacity, no public finance framework can deliver the needed productive and sustainable jobs without the support of other stakeholders. Unlike our forefathers, we have the African Continental Free Trade Area, the AFCFTA arrangement. This is a unifying and stronger framework for leveraging regional opportunities. We know that by 2030, barely 5 years from now, a fully integrated AFCFTA market of 1.7 billion people will have an estimated $6.7 trillion of combined consumer and business spending. Without doubt, an understanding of the assessment of these risks, prospects, and opportunities is what informed President Akufo-Addo to declare that his second term of office would be to establish a strong economy that will generate jobs for our people. By this, the President challenged all of us to back businesses up to grow and provide jobs. Certainly, it has not been easy since 2021. However, guided by a sense of urgency and strong partnerships, government has executed far-reaching policy measures through the COVID-19 Plan for Economic Growth, PCPEG. This is helping us to address some long-standing structural weaknesses in our economy. Today, the positive indicators attest to the fact that our economy is firmly on a path toward macroeconomic stability. Growth is robust, averaging 4.7% in Q1, driven by the industry, and this is higher than the 3.1% that was recorded over the same period last year. Headline inflation, as at end July 2024, has declined 20.9%. This reflects a steep decline from 54% in December 2022. Our international reserves have been rebuilt to cover 3.1 months of imports, although we continue to contend with forex pressure. And our fiscal position has significantly improved. We are broadly on course to record a positive primary balance of 0.5% of GDP in 2024. We are certainly moving in the right direction, and we are in a better position to back businesses up. However, we recognize that much more must be done to achieve truly transformational growth. To stand by businesses, the President launched the SME Growth and Opportunity Program on 16 July 2024. It is our expectation that this program, which has already mobilized about 8.2 billion Ghana cedis from both the government and the private sector, will offer targeted financing solutions and technical assistance to better support SMEs with strong potential for business expansion and job creation. At the same time, we have continued to provide digital and fiscal infrastructure, such as roads, railways, airports, the fishing harbors to back up businesses. We have also prioritized skills training and human capital development to support this journey to entrepreneurship. Distinguished participants, despite the recent financial squeeze and fiscal consolidation, we have continued to resource key entrepreneurship agencies such as the YEA, the Ghana Commodity Exchange, Development Bank Ghana, Ghana Enterprise Agency, Venture Capital Trust Fund, to deliver on their mandate. We do so because we are convinced that entrepreneurship is a sure way for building a stronger and resilient economy that can withstand shocks. We are delighted that the NEIP have sustained this important initiative for raising and supporting daring entrepreneurs. We are aware of the successes from this initiative. Last year, the exploits of Chicken Man Pizza as well as other fintech entities that came from this initiative were highlighted. We are confident that you're on the track to creating new unicorns that will surpass the Dangotes of this world in years to come. And for this reason, we continue to back you, NEIP, to stand by them. Standing by them is what will guarantee success and progress. To the finalists of the 5th season, make us proud with your impactful results. Make the president proud with your exploits. In seeking to do that, I encourage you to unlearn your unproductive ways, learn new technologies and techniques and technologies, as well as relearn efficient skills and business ethics. Take advantage of talents and bridge knowledge gaps to strengthen strategic partnerships. It must not be lost on our finalists that today's event is a manifestation of a desired future. Your attitude and hard work will be the difference between a lost opportunity and a prosperous future. This is the time to rise to the occasion and prove yourself. We have a supportive ecosystem of institutions and interventions. Use it to our collective advantage. We have this will to succeed, and we must win together. Distinguished participants, we are happy to be here on this occasion. Kofi, thank you for the stage and the opportunity. We are pleased to be in the company of the President once again, to stand by and back Ghanaian business people to succeed. Thank you for the opportunity. God bless the finalists. God bless Ghanaian businesses. God bless the NEIP. God bless the President. God bless Ghana. Thank you.
And she's the Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance. Please put your hands together for the Honorable Abnose Asare. Thank you very much for that very warm speech, which I believe each and every finalist should obtain a copy. And so how do we celebrate all these exploits by way of economic revitalization and transformation? I know one way how. It's a dance by the Ghana Dance Ensemble. Please welcome them for the Bamaya. Ghana Dance Ensemble, helping us to celebrate great feats in our economy achieved on the back of her very diligent sons, notable amongst them Ghana's Minister for Finance, the Honorable Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam. And also I believe it's deserving of the great work done by the former Minister for Business Development, the Honorable Dr. Mohammed Ibrahim Awal. Let's celebrate both of them with a resounding round of applause. And now, Mr. President, the time has come for me to officially introduce to you the 10 finalists who have emerged for this season. Please make welcome Abdul Rahim Ziblim. Let's have you on stage. Amanda Enije. Bismarck Asante. Georgina Boama. Naamgiwimaa Samuel. Bilton Nyako. Wisdom Bwedu. Foster Osei. Onyx Techi Duku. And Caleb Lomo. Mr. President, honorable ministers, your excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, behold the 10 finalists. And so we wish you all the best. Make us proud. Once more, a round of applause. You can please exit. Representing the President of the Republic on the panel of judges are 4 eminent Ghanaians. Mr. Nelson Amo is the Executive Director of InnoHub, an enterprise support organization that empowers small and growing businesses to scale, an alumnus of Oxford Social Finance Program from the Oxford University Said Business School, at the London School of Economics, the University of Leeds Business School, Golda Meir Mashav Carmel University in Israel, amongst many other institutions. He specializes in business development, grant management, and project management across profit and non-profit sectors. He's also focused on business model innovation at the bottom of the pyramid and has managed significant projects, including the World Bank-sponsored MLab project of the Ministry of Communications and Digitalization and the $3.2 million Ghana Climate Venture Facility, the MTN Ghana Economic Empowerment Program, the Talu Agribusiness, amongst many others. He is passionate about building businesses that contribute to job creation and shared prosperity. Please make welcome Mr. Nelson Amo. Our second judge is an accomplished leader known for her significant contributions to business and to the world of education. As the CEO of Apples and Pears, Donkey Hungry, she has demonstrated exceptional leadership skills and business acumen, guiding the company to new heights of innovation and excellence. In addition to her role at Apples and Pears, she holds the esteemed rank of Associate Dean of Learning and Teaching in Academia, where she brings over 22 years of experience in education, including 8 years in higher education. She leverages on her experience in corporate training on artificial intelligence, leadership and management, and efficient process design for leaders, establishing her as a recognized authority in shaping the future of education and business leadership. I give to you Tonisha Tego. We make welcome a founder of Makeup Ghana and the Arts and Skills Technology Institute. She has been actively involved in promoting entrepreneurship in Ghana. She was a trainer and consultant for the Presidential Pitch Support Program in 2019, lead judge for the Campus Business Pitch from 2019 to 2020, and a judge for the 2020 Presidential Pitch. She currently serves on the Beauty and Wellness Sector Skills Board, established by the Commission for Technical Vocational Education and Training, and the National Technical Committee for Beauty and Wellness, formed by the Ghana Standards Authority. Please make welcome for the very 4th time, Rebecca Donko. the Chief Executive Officer and Events Director at Exodus Communications Limited with branches in Ghana, South Africa, and the United Kingdom, joins us as our fourth judge, a versatile serial entrepreneur with over 15 years of expertise in events management and IT. He is the founder of the 40 Under 40 Ghana, 40 Under 40 UK, 40 Under 40 Awards South Africa, 40 Under 40 Awards Africa, and the Ghana Oil and Gas, Ghana Auto Awards, Ghana Manufacturing Awards, and Ghana Insurance Awards. He was the head judge at the 2020 presidential pitch and the author of the memoir, I Can Never Be Mad Again, cataloging his entrepreneurial journey, which he presented to you, Mr. President, last year. Ladies and gentlemen, my very own Richard Abbey Jr. Thank you for agreeing to be judges in this year's edition. And now, Mr. President, the finalists will come through for 2 minutes. They will get to pitch the idea, after which they'll be subjected to questions from the judges. Are we ready for them? Oh, come on, are we ready for them? Please make welcome our very first finalist, Abdul Rahim Ziblim from House Novation. A video will precede the pitch.
House Novation, Isaac Brinya, Ikovan, Wisdom Boedu, Fresh Line, Bismarck Asante, Deco Plus, Naamgiwimaa Samuel, Smart Switch, Onyx Techi Duku, Simulab, Caleb Lomo, Greenheart SE.
So for the final 10, I just want to say congratulations and I wish you well for the final pitch.
So ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy Presidential Pitch Season 5.
And right after the questions, we'll have the video play. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So my understanding is that this is a better alcohol because we have better sugar and all that. But the question, have you tasted this before yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to be sure because it's very strong scented. My question is on, viability in terms of the fact that, of course, there's already alcohol in the system. And then who are you targeting or who are you selling to? And again, you have 8 employees. I'm worried. The money will be shared to all these employees, even as a startup. You are developing almost my kind of belly. How sure am I that this money is not going to salaries and all that, and that you are not investing into the business? So commercial viability, and on the case of 8 employees at a startup.
So basically, what we're doing is that with the commercial viability, this market we're selling to the pharmaceutical, the health service market, and also that of the alcoholic beverage companies. The difference between our product and the ones on the market is one, the environmental friendliness, the issue of the sustainability with regards to the raw material, given that the general population is now moving towards more sustainable and alternative products within the economy. It is also the issue of the advantage in cost savings for the industries that use ethanol as a base. So we are saying that the customers that purchase our product tend to have an edge with a 20% savings when they buy our product as compared to that of the ones in the market. Also on the issue of whether we're going to be sharing the money amongst ourselves, the issue is that we believe in governance structures at Owisal. So the fact of the matter is that we have a board that has been instituted that serves as an advisory over the co-founders and then ensure that some of these things are put in the right places for us to be able to thrive and then survive. The head of the board is Dr. Anita Opon, who has over 8 decades experience in chemical engineering and also physical organic chemistry. We also have engineer Professor Ajimandechi, who is also the technical expertise on our project. So it will be difficult for us to divert these monies given the individuals that are the board of Owisal Limited.
I'm just worried about the 8 decades. It means the board chairman is about 90 years or 100 years.
No, so
that's fine. That's just okay. But I'm just worried about it.
Thank you very much. And a round of applause for Bilton Nyako. Richard Abbey, stop behaving like our classmate who could into a black one. And now, Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, smart watch, make welcome Amanda Anina J.
Good morning, Your Excellency the President. All protocols observed. My name is Amanda Eninije. I am an electrical engineer and the founder of Mandy Smartwatches. So I believe that we can attest to the fact that stress levels are on the high because we're in a fast-paced world. Personally, as I stand here, I'm stressed. Aren't you also stressed? Exactly. So because of this, there are health conditions on the rise. Unfortunately, people don't know about it until it is too late. So, last 2 years, my dad had a near heart attack. It took him off guard. He was on his way to work. Because of this, I decided to create a smartwatch that measures heart rate variability, blood oxygen concentration, accelerometer and gyroscope data. So this is to prevent diseases and heart conditions from taking you by surprise. So, what makes my watch unique from what is on the market, like the Apple Watches, is I have advanced algorithms for predicting stress levels and heart risks, so you'll be able to know before it happens. So, therefore, I would love for you to invest an amount of 250,000 Ghana cedis into my business. This will be used for data protection, app algorithms and sensor acquiring, creating jobs, among many others. So it is estimated that by 2028, $105 billion will be made in revenue in the smartwatch business. Because of this, investing in my business is investing in a booming economy. It is investing in great revenue, and it is investing in creating opportunity for people in Ghana. So finally, investing in my business is also investing in a future where people have access to life-saving tips on a mini hospital on their wrist. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, hello. Right, I have one. Right, I have one question. Just wondering, how long do you think it will take you to reach a market-ready product?
I think it will take me less than a year. So I already have a prototype It's not yet on the market, but I gave it to an audience to demonstrate how it works. So she will join us to show you.
Can you explain what's happening here?
So it measures heart rate variability, that's the beats per minute. It also has accelerometer, that's steps taken, and gyroscope is for relative position. It also tells you your blood oxygen concentration, and it's able to predict stress levels and heart risks. So it is going to be together with an app that will give you doctor's recommendations. It will basically be like a mini lab or a mini hospital, so that people are able to prevent health conditions from taking them by surprise. So on the watch, we see her heart rate, the steps taken, and blood oxygen concentration.
Sorry, and just a final question. It looks quite bulky to me. Is this the final size of your product?
No, please, this is not the final size. This is a prototype. So with an investment in my business, I'll be able to get more accurate sensors, smaller sensors for compact size, and better aesthetics.
Ladies and gentlemen, do we have a winner already? Please put your hands together for Amanda Anieje and the smartwatch. And now from Ecovon, make welcome Isaac Brenya. He has done nothing wrong. Please, a round of applause for him. I beg.
Good morning, Your Excellencies, panel of judges, and all protocol observed. My name is Foster Kofi Osei, and I am the co-founder of a green business by the name Ecovon. So, as the saying goes, when the last tree dies, the last man also dies. And we at Ecovon, we believe that there is a better way to build without causing any harm and danger to our environment. So that is why we are using sustainable source coconut waste materials to build panel boards for building and construction purposes. We are doing so without relying on the forest timber products, which causes what harm and danger to our environment. And the World Health Organization has reported that these boards made with timber has a human carcinogen, which causes cancer and leukemia to its end users. This board has an advantage over our competitors in such a way that whilst they use artificial glues for binding, we do not use artificial glues for binding. This is because there is a chemical property in this board called lignin, which does what they bind by itself whilst it is under hot pressing. These boards can be used for furniture, building and construction purposes. So we strive in a global market with a value of $20 million in Ghana and $1.4 billion globally. Currently, we have sold to 50 users globally, and we have a demand to offer 2,000 boards to 4 companies, which will generate an amount of 200,000 Ghana cedi in the next 6 months. So we are requesting for 400,000 Ghana cedi to be able to purchase machines and also invest in marketing, research, and development. So at Ecovon, we say the green way to build. Thank you.
Ecovon, thank you very much. When you start to sell your product, your customers may not always want to try new things. They are used to the regular kinds of boards they have. What is your strategy to get them to understand the advantages of what you have? What is your unique value proposition to these customers who may be very price sensitive? And for your
okay, all right. So thank you. So as this is a new product in an already existing market, so we are creating the awareness and also educating them on the advantages of this product. So, for an example, whilst the boards made with the timber products would take 15 minutes to burn completely into ashes, our board would take 45 minutes to burn completely into ashes. So these are more some of the benefits of the boards that we try to create to them, as well as making it cost effective. Yes, also to them.
Yes, so they are very price sensitive.
Yes.
Comparing this to the regular boards, how much savings can they be making by using your board? And also, what kind of waste do you use to create your board?
Okay, so we use coconut husk, yes, fibers. And also, the price is cost effective. This is because, whereas our competitors use binders, which are being imported, and these binders make up about 1/3 of the cost component of theirs. But since we are not importing any binders, so our price is effective as compared to them. So offering them durability as well as a cost-effective product. Yes, please.
So quick one, if I'm using yours, how much would I save compared to the regular one?
Okay.
Let's say 10%, 20%, 30%, just a ballpark figure.
Okay, so 40%. Yes, please.
Proven or said?
Sorry?
Proven or you just saying it?
No, it's
proven.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, it's proven. Yeah.
Right.
Whereas their boss cost 140 cedis, our boss cost 80 cedis.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for still saying. But who is Isaac Bringer? Co-founder. All right. Please, a round of applause for Foster Say, co-founder of Ecovone. And now to House Novation, Abdul Rahim Ziblim. Please make him welcome with a round of applause.
It is time for the youth to turn the nation's problems into opportunities. His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, all protocol observed, good morning. I'm Abdurrahim Ziblim, the CEO of Health Innovation from Northern Region. We are transforming rice husk, rice straws, and plastic waste into plywood. Annually, Ghana generates over 1 million tons of rice husk, rice straws, and plastic waste, causing significant climate issues and poses threat to human health. At Health Innovation, we are harnessing these exorbitant waste to produce plywood. The current plywood in the market absorbs water, leading to bending, twisting, and separation of its layers. With the plastic component in our plywood, ours is water resistant, non-bending and twisting, and relatively affordable, representing exactly what the customers need and setting us apart from our competitors. The cost of producing a unit of our plywood is 112 cedis, and the selling price is 210 cedis, with a profit margin of 47%. The plywood market was valued $83 million in 2022, and we target 12% of it. We've so far secured 200 potential customers, established partnership with 400 smallholder farmers, and tested our product with Forest Research Institute. We are currently seeking for an investment of 200,000 Ghana cedis, which will be spent on the acquisition of machines, raw materials, marketing, and other necessary things to scale our business. In the next 1 year, we expect to generate 900,000 Ghana cedis for this investment. In the next 5 years, we expect to create jobs for 400 people, increase the income of smallholder farmers by 15%, and then also reduce deforestation, climate change, and also contributing to circular economy. This will also impact the policies that are implemented by the government to reduce waste production. This business, this is not just about the innovation, but we have a resilient team that will stop at nothing to make this business flourish. Thank you.
Great presentation, Abdul, and for making it to the top 10.
Thank you.
Your supply, how you ensure there's reliable and consistent and sustainable. And then also tell us how many indirect.
Okay. So, thank you very much. So with our supply chain with regards to raw materials, we are using rice husks, rice straws, and plastic waste. And then in my pitch, I mentioned that we have about 400 smallholder farmers we are currently working with. We also work with big companies that are into rice processing like Avnash, which they have about 2 branches in Tamale. So we source the raw materials from them. And aside that, if we come to the rice straws, from the northern region, according to MOFA, they produce about 269,000 metric tons of rice. And then that reflects 107,000 metric tons of rice husks and rice straws. And then we need just 250 metric tons to produce to capacity annually, which is less than 1% of the available pool. So the raw materials is cheap, and then it is also accessible, which means there will be a consistent supply.
And, yes. And the job, How many direct and indirect jobs are you hoping to create in a year?
So we expect to create about 100 direct and indirect jobs in the next 2 years.
Okay.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Abdul Rahim Ziblim and his House Novation Manifesto. And now we move to smart switch systems, I beg your pardon. Naamgiwimaa Samuel. Please make him welcome with a round of applause.
Please, good morning to you all. His Excellency Akufo-Addo, all protocol observes. I'm Samuel, the CEO of Naamgiwimaa Technologies. We develop smart switches which help to curb the problem of the inability of users to control their energy consumptions in their absence. So with the RKS switch, it will give access to the user so that the person may be able to call the system to put it on or off for you. You can also set it to perform a task for you automatically. So I'll do the demonstration for you to watch how it works. So please. So please, this is a smart switch. So assuming you are having, if you want to put the bulb on, you just call the number of it. Then the number is here. So please, I'll give the number to the judges so they call. So please, if he calls the number, the bulb will be on. If he calls again, it goes off. So you follow the process. So please, whenever he calls the number, when the call is in process, this bulb will be blinking to let you know that the call is in process. So please, you have to cut it and call again. So please, when you call again, the system will go off. This system can be used in cars, any device that has every electronic devices. So please, you have to call again. At a point, if you call, this system will start making a noise, so that if you're in America, you use that to scare armed robbers. So please, you cut it and call again. So as
Ghana for my idea, Ghana for the Ghana see, when you mean said that Ghana for so.
So please, if you want to stop the sound, you call again, it will stop. So the purpose behind this one is, if you call again, I'll put on a certain switch. At a particular point, if you want to listen to whatever sound we are doing here on your phone, if you call, you set it so that you may use to listen sound over a long distance. So please, you go through the process again. So please, you call again. And after that, I also demonstrate the version A for you. This switches is from version A to version Z. So please, you have to cut it and call again. You go to.
Unfortunately, the system says you have no call credit in your MTN account. Your time is up.
Okay, so please, rather you call. Use your phone to. Okay. So please, thank you. May God bless you.
Thank you. I am. Could I call? So if I had a delivery and I was in America and I wasn't calling armed robbers, but I was actually trying. Right. So, and I actually want to the delivery person. Right. Can I call can I speak through? Like, can I call? Oh.
Yes, please. If you are at a long distance and you want to call the system to discern a particular message for people around to hear it, you can call them. Whatever you speak, the system, those people around will hear it.
Can we try that now? How does it work?
Yes, please. So please. Yes, please. So please, you have to cut the call and call again. And if you call again, you don't cut it. Automatically, your phone will pick. The call will pick.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Thank you.
The time is up, unfortunately.
Thank you very
Please,
much.
thank you.
Thank
May
you
God
too.
bless.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Smart Switch System, Naamgiwimaa Samuel. Let's move straight to Vet Tower. Georgina Buama, please make her welcome with a round of applause.
His Excellency the President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Georgina Buama, a biochemistry graduate with a passion for agriculture, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer at Verti Tower. So what happens at Verti Tower? For a little background, in 2022, FAO estimates that 13 million people in Ghana could not have their daily food needs met, speak less of getting adequate nutrition. This problem stems from a lack of capacity of our local producers to meet local demand due to unsustainable farming technologies. This is where we come in. At Verti Tower, we are developing vertical farming installations for smallholder vegetable farmers to multiply their yield using our product, the VT Grow. VT Grow is a locally engineered system in which you can grow fresh produce in a water-based medium, and it is powered by solar energy. We are playing in the vegetable production market, which is valued at $0.95 billion, and we are like companies like farm estates and tropical growers. However, we are different. Our system can yield up to 4 times more produce, is friendly for use by the smallholder farmer, and is engineered to be efficient right in the open field. You don't need a greenhouse, you don't need an enclosed space. We've completed design of our prototype, which was developed by a team of young, passionate, and brilliant individuals. So, today we are asking for 250,000 Ghana cedis to pilot a 5 kilowatt vertical farm. This money is going to go into completion of our product development, marketing, web development, staffing, and security. With these funds, we'll be able to generate enough produce, multiply our smallholder farmers' yields, create green jobs that will feed the nation, and make agriculture attractive to the youth whilst doing this. We invite you to help make this impact a reality. Support Verti Tower, take our dreams of taking agriculture in Ghana to the next level by investing in us. Thank you. No, we are not. We are just minimizing the space that is required to grow produce and can use that small space to grow as much produce as would have been done on a large land. And then, right, so, yes, please. So we are going to work with the farmer associations. We're not just going to go out and then find individual farmers. We work with farmer associations, and then on our farms, we will do demos. So farmers who come on, who we seek to make rent our farms, will come there, and then we'll demonstrate how things are done. They can run an entire season just learning from us, and we'll be making money out on the side whilst they are also learning. And then they can themselves even transfer using the trainer concepts to others, and then easily pick up the skill. So the good thing about our systems is we don't need much water to run. Now, one of the main points of water supply on our farms is that we're going to be harvesting rainwater. Of course, we can't say rainwater is sustainable, but in the initial setup, we'll have to source water, store in a reservoir, and that same water source can be used to circulate across the farming systems for several rounds of seasons of farming. So the water we need is not that much to require us to depend on irrigation or rain-fed agriculture.
The question.
So again, we are not hanging the plants in the air. Now our system is such that there's a network of connecting pipes coming from our water source on which the systems that grow the produce are going to be set up. And these are robust plastic systems that can grow and not be shaken by wind or even rain easily. Yes. Thank you very much.
Many thanks to you, Georgina Boama, and your VEV Tower. Sound team, please do well to fix the sound. Act like the President of our Republic. When something goes wrong, he fixes it. So please, let's have a spot of music from the Ghana Police Band, and then we shall be back.
Hello?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
1, 2.
Thank you very much, Ghana Police Band. Head Judge, Mr. Richard Abe, talk to me. What are your impressions so far? Just to see if the mic works.
Hi, Jerry. I think so far it's been good and wonderful. Yeah, these are the kind of things we need in this country so that we can make progress as well. Thank you.
For acting with great responsibility, please, the sound team, a round of applause. And so we move on to receive the presentation from Deco Plus. Make welcome Bismarck Asante.
His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, all protocol duly observed. I am Bismarck Osei Asante, the founder of Deco Plus Lines. Waste PVC pipe, which are abandoned and burned after construction, releases harmful carbon into the atmosphere, which causes acid rain formation, global warming, and respiratory problem. Global Deco Plus Lines repurpose those waste PVC pipe in order to make a meaningful product out of it. These are samples of products we have used the waste PVC pipe to manufacture, which is the bedside lamp, customized lights, ceiling lights, and other lights. In order to make this vision meaningful, I embarked on 3 years research, which involved the online session, that's learning on how to repurpose waste PVC pipe, and also the practical session, which involved the machining and learning on how to operate with it effectively. So these are samples of products I have manufactured. Please, can you show some on the screen too? Okay, so this is the light I proposed to KFC with the waste PVC pipe. And then this is the corner light, chandelier lights, wall lights, chandelier, and other stuff of light that I've manufactured. Okay. Thank you.
Bismarck, yes, please. Your lights are beautiful. I heard you mention you proposed this to KFC. What was the feedback you got from them?
Okay, the procurement management said they are still working on this, so I'll hear from them very soon.
Okay. So we know there are a lot of foreign decor lights on the market, and there's a perception about made in Ghana products, and you want to penetrate the market. What will be your market penetration strategies? And how will your pricing align with your overall strategy?
Okay, I would say my pricing are moderate, and I also design based on customers' preference, which the foreign market, they do it in large quantity without maybe getting it as you preferred it. So I can see I can use that chance to penetrate too.
So customized.
Yes.
So how much are you pricing yours compared to the ones on the market?
Okay, compared to the chandelier on the market, some are 500 cedis, but mine is 350 cedis, and then some two are very moderate too.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you very
didn't
much.
design one for the president?
Are you not donating one?
Okay, no problem. Give me one.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Bismarck Asante Deco Plus. We have 3 more to go. Let's receive Simulab Onyx Techi Duku.
Your Excellency, all protocol duly observed. My name is Onyx Techi Duku, founder and CEO of O Games, and today I'm here to present one of our very innovative products called Simulab. With Simulab, we provide a virtual environment in which students can perform all their scientific experiments without the need of a physical laboratory. Simulab also gamifies the scientific concept and mathematical concepts, making it easy and accessible to every student. In fact, we went to the eastern part and Ashanti part of Ghana, and then we did a test. What we realized was students are able to gain 80% of what they learn, which is their retention time increased by 80%. With that, we went back to the drawing board and added 2 more functionalities, which makes us different from what is on the market. One is its offline feature. No matter where you are in Ghana, whether you are connected to internet or not, you can now use Simulab. We also added a feature that connects you to every device you want, whether it's mobile, VR, web, desktop, you name it, we can make it happen. With that, the African gaming market is estimated to be around 2.4 billion USD, and we want to attain around 1% by the next decade. The reason why you should invest 1.3 million Ghana cedis in Simulab is you wouldn't only be investing in the future education of Ghana. You will be investing in the next generation of scientists, investors, and innovators, which in turn would lead to about 5,000 job creation in the next 7 years. Invest in Simulab and invest in the future of scientists. Please, can you show the product? Yes, so this is Simulab. With Simulab, you can use it in, like, it simulates the virtual lab, so you can perform every scientific experiment you want. And it asks you questions. You can also see the practicality of the math concept you learn. So if it's Pythagoras theorem, it shows you where exactly you can apply Pythagoras theorem. It also have a gamified assessment, so you could know how to learn, easy way to learn. So you could be playing game while you are learning how to answer questions. And this you can also be used for a tool for teaching. This is where we tested the retention ability in Eastern region. So that's me, yeah. And yeah, so this is where when we were going to the rural areas of Eastern region, it was quite a journey. We had to gather all the students from all around and pick them in a car for the testing. It was quite an experience. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Before I ask my questions, I've just noticed, I think I saw your logo earlier on the OSAL presentation. Did you make that simulation? Or was that an error? The first video we saw, simulating the cashew process?
Simulating the
cashew process.
Come again? The cashew process.
Oh, it was an error. Okay.
Yeah.
No, just checking. Just checking. Thank you. Right. So I would actually like to know more about the other uses of, I guess, the skill sets that Simulab has. And the reason I actually asked the question, because it made me think, are there uses in this in the corporate world or in other parts of the world when we're trying to create experiences for others?
Yes.
Can you please tell us about that?
Yeah, so if you're an organization and you are willing to, like, let's say, you want to simulate, like, want people to learn how to perform a specific task, we can get the details of what exactly you want and simulate that process. So you could be using a corporate organization, so far as we know what you want and the steps you want us to, yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so back to what you do at the moment in terms of education. What is your pricing strategy? Is there a particular price for individuals as per schools? So can a parent access? And can you tell us a bit about the difference in pricing for schools?
So for schools, it's 12 cedis per head. For organizations, 12 cedis per head. But for household, and you want to use for your kid, it's 50 cedis per head. It's a monthly subscription basis. Yeah.
Can I ask what comes in this monthly subscription?
Yeah, so the monthly subscription, when you subscribe, you have an updated version of simulations. You have a lot of gamified assessments. So let's say the BEC curriculum, you have past questions, but instead of just answering A, B, C, you'll be taking through games. So you'll be playing, you control the character, the question pops up, you answer, you continue. So whilst you are playing the game, you learn everything. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Onyx. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Green Heart SE, Caleb Lomo.
Good morning, Mr. President. All protocol duly observed. So my name is Caleb Lomo. I'm with Green Heart SE. At Green Heart SE, we have identified the fact that a lot of farmers do not know how to manage their agricultural waste. What we do at Green Heart SE is that we pick this waste and transform it into agricultural products. So then, in the process, the smoke that comes out is then condensed to that. That's what he has. This is used as biostimulant. It's also used as pesticide, fungicide, and bactericide. Now, we understand that the market is large and there's huge competition. But for us, for our products, they are biological. Our product also increases yields by up to 30%. And beyond that, it also reduces the impact of climate change on our farms. We all know what climate change is doing to us, don't we? Now, at Green Heart, again, we are creating a lot of jobs with what we are doing. In the past 30 months, we've created 13 jobs, and we hope to create 5 more with the support of 250,000 Ghana cedis. We would create another operation plant in Akuse, where much of our raw materials come from, so that the youth over there will also get a job. Please join us on this journey to make Ghana a greener and cleaner country. Thank you.
Yes, so Green Hat. So I give you a Nima side. It just reminds me of the Israelites. I mean, the enemies, Jebusites, Amalekites, and all that. Now, the question is this a pesticide?
Yeah, so it's actually a pest repellent. So it doesn't kill pests, but it repels pests. But for beyond the pests, for nematodes, it creates some conditions in the soil. So it creates useful bacteria to feed on the nematodes, so the nematodes do not affect the plants.
No, but we have kind of similar things on the market. What differentiates it? Because the thing is that you still find a lot of these things on the market. Is there something that makes you very different from the market? So we'll be sure that the money actually when we give it to you. And then the number of employees, I'm not sure 5 is enough. You need to look at the agents as well. That's an advice. Well. Agents that will be selling, because 5 is not enough for almost the 250,000, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, but so can you handle the question on is commercial, viability and ability to beat up the market and what is on the market and what makes it different? Yeah.
Okay, so this is biological. Most of the ones we have on the market is synthetic. So it comes back to hurt the environment. Again, we are local people, so we understand local needs of farmers. So then we can really relate to the farmers and then get to know their problems. We know that this is what they want, and then we do it for them. So that's what actually sets us apart. Again, farmers would have to buy 4 products to actually take care of nematodes, insects, bacteria, and fungi. But then for this product, this one product takes care of all the 4, and then it also stimulates the plant to grow and then bear vigorous fruits. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Caleb Lomo, Green Heart SC. And our final contestant, Wisdom Bwedu, Fresh Line. Please make him welcome with a round of applause.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. All protocols duly observed. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bodu Tokono Wisdom, and I'm with Fresh Line Post Harvest Solutions in Akumada in the Ashanti region. Aside the recurrent post harvest losses, which is very excessive that we face annually in Ghana here, especially in tomatoes, the abrupt change in climate change has resulted in dwindling harvest, and this has directly affected the amount of tomatoes we have on the farm currently, on the market currently. And that, Mr. President, is why Ghanaians are now struggling to get fresh tomatoes on the market. And for us as consumers, what this really means is we are either forced to consume cheap, unwholesome imported tomato paste from China or deal with overly expensive fresh tomatoes imported from Burkina Faso. As a company, we are doing our part by sourcing surplus tomatoes realized during harvest seasons from Akuma and in the environs, and then convert them to the Akuma tomato powder. This product I have with me here, made without additives, preservatives, or chemicals, fit perfectly with the emerging health-conscious consumer markets that we have in Ghana here. Over the past 24 months, we've been able to make 40 tons of these products, sold them on the market, realizing a revenue of around 136,000 Ghana cedis, had our FDA certification for the product, and moreover, we have over 6 shops and malls who are ready to offtake our product and sell them to the general public when we are able to make these products in large quantities. To meet this, we are asking for a support of 250,000 Ghana cedis from this program to allow us to increase our production to 12 tons annually, set up a nucleus farm with 36 youth farmers to feed our factory during off-season, and also make more tomatoes available on the market during off-season as well. We are also wanting to enter and then expand our market reach in 4 major regions in Ghana. And all of this is done to help us realize our overarching aim as a company to reduce post-harvest losses, especially among tomato, to create over 500 jobs for youth in agriculture, and also to reduce, to provide food security and availability. And then we are looking at producing over 120,000 pieces of this product annually. Thank you very much. We are First Line Post Harvest Solutions. We empower farmers and we preserve harvests.
Thank you very much, Fresh Line.
So in your intro, you mentioned dwindling harvest.
Yes, please.
And that's going to be one of your major challenges. You also mentioned you are going to set up nucleus farm for young people.
Yes, sir.
With challenges of rains that we're having like this year, for example, nucleus farms could have the challenge of that same dwindling harvest, which could really affect your source of raw material. As a production company, one of the biggest things that you would face is raw material access. If you don't have that, you would fold up. Yep. And we've seen that with other companies in various countries and in Ghana as well. How would you really make sure that, one, there is continuous access to raw material? And two, as you're looking at your nucleus farms, how do you make sure these farms really do survive the test of time when weather patterns do not favor what they have to do?
So currently we are dealing with youth who are mostly, they understand the need to change how we do agriculture in Ghana here. So one, we are going to use improved seeds. Two, we are going to do irrigation to feed these farms. And this nucleus farm, when we are able to have this, do this in like the first year and second year, we are going to learn from it, and then we are going to expand it to others who also have interest to come into it. We are doing this such that, as you said already, we would have a constant supply of raw materials so that we can feed our production. And then two, such that we will improve the harvest that we have in Ghana here, because currently the varieties that is cultivated around our command and environments give us around 7.8 tons per hectare. But we are looking at one that is giving us 12 or at most 13 tons per hectare.
But improved farms globally are doing about 40 tons per hectare. So your 7 tons to 13 tons is still very low globally if you want to really scale up production. Again, you're looking at, this is not tomato paste.
Yes.
This is powder.
Powder.
People are used to the paste for their jollof rice and stews and what have you. Yes. How would you get the average user to move from the paste that they are used to the powder? And why powder, not paste?
Okay, so why powder? Because it is easier to preserve. It is easier to make from our end. And then two, we make it a powder because to make a paste, you need to add preservatives, some additives, other stuff to give it a long shelf life. Okay. But with the powder, you just need only the tomatoes with nothing else. Dry it, mail it, pack it.
How much money have you made so far?
We've made 136,000 from the sales of this product.
Over how many years?
24 months.
24 months.
Yes, please.
So 50,000 a month, a year.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Freshline.
Thank you too.
Will you get more if you're using to press stew? Because this looks small.
Yeah, so this is 120 grams, but when you mix it, you get 620 grams of paste.
Is it like 2 Jimmy or something?
Not really.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for all our contestants. Thank you, Wisdom Bwedu, Freshline, Empowering Farmers. And so what we've just witnessed have been amazing presentations based on innovation with a tinge of sustainability, and most of them speaking to import substitution. It's a good case for Ghana. Honorable Minister, I hope we've made the President proud. And now to hear from the writer king who sips communion wine with the gods. Ladies and gentlemen, Nana Asase.
Inabana nenu, o say ye. Inabana nenu, o say ye. Inabana nenu, o say ye. Ayo man kron Ghana de she na neni. Ayo man kron Ghana de she na neni. O say. Inabana nenu. O say ye, yankwe, inabana nenu. Aya hinabana nenu. O say ye. Ayo man kron Ghana de she na neni. Ayo man kron Ghana de she na neni. O say. Ago fiha. Yakobako. Akomienu. Eko miensa. Yako 9. Aba bedru num. Na kyerɛ sɛ asɛm bi a yɛde baeɛ ne yɛaka no afei yɛba bɛka hwɛ. I'm the writer king who sips communion wine from the calabash. I came to pour libation. Without water, without drink, but with word, the essence of spirit and the creative force of all of life. Onipa dasani, yɛbɛkae wo papa, ne yɛkae wo mfomsoɔ, yɛbɛbɔ wo dimpa, ne yɛabɔ wo soboɔ, yɛkae wo papa nko anka woyɛ ɔbɔfoɔ. Nanso hwɛ, ɔpanin bia nso yɛ ɔbɔfoɔ, ɛsan yɛ ɔbɔfoɔ. Nti me deɛ mefrɛ no ɔbɔfoɔ dɛfoɔ damfo adu kwaku a okum okuku seku pataku. Kane bio. Ɔpanin bia yɛ ɔbɔfoɔ, ɔpanin bia yɛ ɔbɔfoɔ. Nanso me deɛ mefrɛ no ɔbɔfoɔ dɛfoɔ damfo adu kwaku a okum okuku seku pataku. Ɔno ɔyɛ yɔnkopa. Yɛgya yadeɛ wɔ fie ɛkɔ ɔko abra ehu akye yɛn mpo wɔbɛba no na ɛda hɔ bɔkɔɔ na ɛda hɔ brebre. The burdens of a great vision weigh the shoulders of the mind. And so while all men have slept, fast forward, some have dreamt and others have woken up to lend feet to their dreams. It is only proper that we chase after the man who dreamt, woke up and started screaming. At least he caught all of our attention. That was something worth doing. And so, like we have mixed all of this and are about to taste its goodness, to him, what is good is not good. Please, let him sniff a little bit of alligator pepper and let us see how he likes it. And then let us see how he reacts. And then all the world will know that it is beautiful that the people at the center of the world have begun to learn to celebrate themselves for doing simple things like placing one step in front of the other. For that is the only way that the old lady gets to the top of the mountain. And that is how progress is made. Ago, fiha. And so just as we run and hand batons over, one man had that vision, entered the center of the world, made promises, and passed the baton on to other people. And today we hand it back to him and say, opening and ne, wobuoni, a buokra di swa, ye the boss, no nata so I want into wedi ye mau bipo mwa. Ago, Ghana, muaha, yenina yehunu. Sanya yen nana, ichi nana, Addo, Dankwa, Akufo-Addo, abeya adiye, inti ye friend no deno ho oya adiye, impuntuomu nkoswo hene papa bi. Waye adwuma o, nanso hwe, yanto ye bo a ye hunu, ye de no deche. Makora kwa oti na konwa kese so ansa na ebi hu se anka de yemfa nka se mekoya na akoya anka umi ebeko wani. They say my words are heavy. It is simply because young people like me have dreams, visions, and aspirations that one day this nation will work again. But we have only and always heard all the reasons why these dreams cannot work. But finally, we were lent the place, not even in play, where an elder sits and says there is wisdom in the steps of our young people. And so he lends a listening ear. The writings are clear on the wall. For 5 years, we have been here, year on year. And beyond the confines of this room, call this a talk shop. The workshop has been all of Ghana and beyond. Young people have proven that they will make this nation proud. But you see, nobody likes to give birth to a bad child. Yet when he is delivered, everyone will send him on an errand. Obia mpabo frabonia wo. Nanso yewo no a obia abesoma ne bi. Ago. That is the lonely place of a king. My words are simple. My words are heavy. But you see, I chose to grow my beard over these 5 years so that every year when I come, it will simply show progress in whichever direction you choose to look at it. The beard is the broom with which our elders gather wisdom. But our elders rinse their beards in the dew to lose the pigment of youth. But when you meet an elder who totes no beard, he has speaked all of life's experiences. Magra, Ghana, Ayakrado, Ibitiu. wo a woso wo dae na wo sɔre ye na wo ka kyerɛ yɛn ni yɛnyɛ mu gyidie wotena ase yɛtu anɔmɔ nkɔ baayɛ yɛkɔ baayɛ no ɛnnɛ na yɛso no ayɛ yie abem yɛgu so ɛte so aba nti yɛba na yɛsi yɛda wase. Do you have your right hand with you? We have graduated from clapping it. We are beating our chest for a son at the center of the world who dared to believe that it is possible. Whichever name you choose to call him, we only hail him as one who met the elephant at the edge of the town, struck him with his head and dragged it to the center that all men would have enough to eat. After they had a full belly, some chose to badmouth him. But you see, we cannot deny that the dance of the king is beautiful. The king who acknowledges that his seat on the palanquin is only possible because so many others have to carry it. Your Excellency, into adieso srew uma musua asase jo brebre 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 unantia asase ben woso okasa yebetie. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are yours, put your hands together for he who sits on the throne at the center of the world, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Your Excellency, my final and personal pitch to you. Infienum, mefu enyi ediba bedi adanse mesrew. Oka ni nyina wi a to kakregu me so me kwa me mfa ni adanse. Madam wase.
Minister of State in the Ministry of Finance, a Member of Parliament for Tiwa West, the Chief Executive Officer of the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, Chief Executive Officer of Ghana Enterprise Agency, the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Digital Center Limited, contestants, award winner, members of the Diplomatic Corps, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. We're gathered once again to celebrate the achievements of the nation's bright and ambitious youth. This is the final season of my tenure as President of the Republic, and each moment spent with you has been a great privilege. The opportunity to engage closely with the young minds of Ghana is a blessing I hold dear. Today, we're not merely here to witness a competition, but to embrace the boundless potential that resides within the hearts of our young entrepreneurs. I must begin by expressing my heartfelt appreciation to the Chief Executive Officer of the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, Mr. Kofi Ofusun-Kansah, and his dedicated team for continuing with this remarkable initiative, which was started by the then Minister for Business Development, the resourceful Ibrahim Awal Mohammed, and the late CEO of NEIP, the late Member of Parliament for Ejuso and former Deputy Minister for Finance, the Honorable John Kumar. Through their tireless efforts, we've discovered and nurtured the extraordinary possibilities that youth entrepreneurship holds for our beloved nation. Ladies and gentlemen, you've set a standard of excellence and inspired countless others to follow in your footsteps. There's nothing more fulfilling than watching a dream born of passion and hard work grow into something extraordinary. The presidential pitch has given rise to 4 remarkable champions, each with a story that embodies the spirit of entrepreneurship. Aisha Liman, a 19-year-old high school graduate from the historic town of Gwolu in the Upper West region, captivated all of us with her business pitch, a concept born in her mother's kitchen. Presently, her healthy cereal brand, Vanillin Enterprise, graces the shelves of major supermarkets across the country. Her journey from a modest beginning to becoming a nominee for the Woman Agripreneur of the Year award is nothing short of inspiring. We also celebrate the ingenuity of Matilda Asantewa Sapon and Emily Otukweson, the joint winners of Season 2. These two young women, then students at Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Kumasi, dared to reimagine the ordinary, creating sanitary pads from banana stems. Their venture is now on the cusp of receiving certification from the Ghana Standards Authority, and they have become advocates for menstrual hygiene, educating girls across the nation. Douglas Akogo, the visionary behind Zoyana Enterprise, emerged victorious in Season 3 with its coal briquette business. What began as a small operation in his hometown of Namu in the Upper East region has grown exponentially, proof of his determination and entrepreneurial spirit. And last year, we were thrilled to announce Caleb Mante and Nicholas Ishan of Relu Interactives as our winners. These co-founders, driven by a passion for education, have built a software company dedicated to creating interactive learning experiences. Their journey from concept to partnership with major corporations and their devotion to mentoring the next generation of software developers is a shining example of what the youth can achieve with the right support. Ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurship, as we all know, is not merely about business. It's about seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. It is about turning challenges into triumphs. That is why I'm very proud of the 2,000 plus direct jobs and some 3,000 indirect jobs created by our winners, many of whom are in rural communities. I must perforce single out Christian Boachi Yado, the visionary behind Pizza Man Chicken Man, whose journey from a campus hostel room to building Ghana's largest restaurant chain is nothing short of extraordinary. I also applaud Ajay Mensah, the creative mind behind Deaf Can Talk, whose innovative app has attracted the attention of the Minister for Education. His work stands as a powerful reminder of the impact our youth can make when they are empowered and supported. The journey of entrepreneurship is not an easy one. It is fraught with challenges, but it is also rich with rewards. If we are truly committed to addressing the unemployment challenges that our nation faces, we must remove the barriers that hold our entrepreneurs back. We must create an environment where their dreams can flourish and their potential can be fully realized. During my tenure, I've made it a priority to lay the foundation for such an environment. In 2017, with the establishment of NEIP and a seed fund of 10 million United States dollars, the Akufo-Addo government took the first step towards creating the entrepreneurial climate we envisaged. Since then, NEIP has grown, launching numerous initiatives that have sparked innovation, created jobs, and empowered the youth become architects of their own futures. In 2020, we expanded the vision with the Greenhouse Estate Project and the Entrepreneurship and Innovation Center, a state-of-the-art facility that now stands as a beacon of possibility in West Africa. Through NEIP's program, we supported 15,000 startups, trained 2,000 and 50,000 young entrepreneurs, and created over 100,000 jobs. This is the legacy we're building, a legacy of opportunity, innovation, and growth. The Ghana Economic Transformation Program and the Hubs Grant Acceleration Program have further strengthened our efforts, enabling existing hubs to expand and new hubs to flourish. These initiatives have created thousands of jobs and have set the stage for a thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem in Ghana. My commitment to the youth of Ghana has always been more than a promise. It has been a guiding principle of my presidency. Through interventions like CAPBOS, You Start, the Ghana Economic Transformation Project, the Ghana Cares Obatampa Program, and those of the Ghana Enterprise Agency, we have rolled out programs that are transforming lives and communities. With some 1.6 million beneficiaries and more than 2 billion cedis disbursed in loans and grants, we are witnessing the birth of new enterprises and the creation of thousands of jobs. This year, we once again increased our award package to reflect the cost of living. Government has earmarked 3 million cedis for the top 30 finalists, with the overall winner of this year's presidential pitch set to receive 200,000 cedis, up from last year's 150,000 cedis. As has become the tradition, I will personally contribute 50,000 cedis to the winner. These grants, not loans, are a demonstration of our strong attachment to nurturing the next generation of entrepreneurs. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the right path. The Akufo-Addo government will continue to intensify its support for our youth-led businesses as we build a sustainable entrepreneurial nation, a nation where dreams are not just imagined, but realized. The management and staff of the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, NEIP, I commend you for bringing my vision of an entrepreneurial state to life. You have empowered young people to be loose, to be bold, innovative, and dynamic contributors to our country's transformation. And I say, well done. Ayuko. To this season's contestants, I'm very proud of you, and I'm very impressed by the display of the ideas that you have. Continue to strive for greatness, and know that you carry the hopes and dreams of Mother Ghana with you. Lastly, I made a promise to my dear friend, the late John Akufo-Addo, that we would one day celebrate entrepreneurship in his honor. That day has arrived. With the support of the current CEO of NEIP, in the presence of John's family and loved ones, I declare that starting next year, the week preceding the presidential pitch will be known as the John Kumar Week of Entrepreneurship. In his honor, the first place award for the winner of the presidential pitch will be named the Dr. John A. Kumar Prize for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. John, you served your country well. May the good Lord keep you in perfect peace until we meet again. May God bless us all in our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
The President of our Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Mr. President, further to your dedicating the first prize of this pitch in honor of our late founding CEO of the NEIP, if it pleases you, I would like to invite his family to join you upstage as we make a gesture to them. Happily, I invite the CEO together with our Honorable Minister, the CEO of the GEA, together with the CEO of the Ghana Digital Skills Center, to please join us. I'm reliably informed the Director General of the TVET is here. Happily, I invite you to join us. And so, ladies and gentlemen, with joy in your hearts, please welcome the family of our late father, brother, and friend, the late Honorable Dr. John Kumar, will receive with delight his widow, Apostle Mrs. Lian Kumar, together with the rest of the family. And this is from all of us, the good people of Ghana, acting through the NEIP. And so put your hands together as we celebrate our very own. To you, the late Dr. John Kumar, we say rest in glory. Please, a round of applause. Thank you very much, family. You may please take your seat. Mr. President, if it pleases you, I would like to invite all the directors of the NEIP to please come up as we do something symbolic right now. All our directors, please come up. Nana Sasi.